much did you make when you were a dishwasher?
Well, this was way, way back. This was in the 1940s. I made $2 a day
Mm-hmm.
in my food, ate there. That was for a 12-hour day, 6 days a week.
Really?
Yeah. But that was it wasn't. It was a good job at that time during the Depression. It was actually a good job because the fry cook, the guy that did most of the cooking there, he made $15 a week,
Mm-hmm.
and he was married, and his wife didn't work, and they were getting by.
Really?
Yeah. So we were really better off at that time than people are now because one person working could make a living.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to have at least two
At least, yeah.
working. So it's
And
I
what
think
and did and what year was this? Do you remember what year it
19
was?
19. Let's see. 39.
1939.
Yep.
Okay.
No. $12 a week. $2 a day for a 12-hour day.
Do you remember buying your first car?
Buying what?
Your first car?
Well, yeah, I was at the time I bought my first car. That was in 1941, and I was working for an aircraft factory in San Diego, California, and they was building planes for the Navy,
Mm-hmm.
and I was getting 29. I got 29.65 a week. I paid $29.65 a week. That was my pay, and my car payments was $40 a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How much did the car cost?
that cost $900. Well, with the extras I had put on, I had them put on a fancier hubcaps
Mm-hmm.
and a spotlight on the side, by the side, and fog lights, and it was $912.
Oh man, was it a brand new
Brand
car?
Brand new,
Holy crap.
and that included the shipping all the way from Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a 1941 Hudson.
Wow.
They don't make them anymore, but it was a good car.
Yeah. And you were able, on your salary, were you able to, buy all of your food, and were you able
Well,
to have any to save at all? Were you able
well,
to
I
put
had
any money away?
My car payment was $10 a week, or $40 a month, and my room and board. I was staying in a boarding house. We used to have a lot of boarding houses,
Yeah.
and some lady usually would have a big house, and she'd rent out rooms, and she'd feed the people in there, and they called them boarding houses. Anyway, I was staying in there, and that was $12
Mm-hmm.
a week.
Would she feed you? So you
So-
said she'd feed you too? Or
Fed us good. Oh yeah.
she fed you 3 meals a day?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh sure. And so that was $10 for the car and $12 for. That was $22 out of my $29.65, and so I had $9.65 left, or I had $7.65 left for a week for goofing around or whatever.
Yeah.
And
So you did have a few dollars that you could have saved if you wanted to, and
yeah,
but it was worth a lot more then. So
Oh, yeah.
having $4 a week to set aside wasn't that bad then,
Oh,
right?
no, that was really, really good.
That was actually really good.
Yeah.
See, I don't have any, I basically, the only reason I'm able to make it right now is because I'm moved back in with mom and dad.
Yeah.
I make like $12.40 an hour, and I work 6.5 hours a day if you take away my break, my lunch and stuff. And so I make like, I think it was like, once you take out all taxes and insurance and stuff, it's like 800 something a month. But if I had to pay rent, it would be, at least, if I was having roommates, it would be at least $450 a month
Yeah.
right off the top, plus food, plus gas, plus insurance, which is like $122 a month for me right now. Yeah. So I don't have any that I can save. The only reason I can save money is because mom and dad are nice enough to let me live there. There's a lot of people who don't have that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I feel so sorry for young people nowadays. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Something needs to be done, and they got to get the money out of the hands of these rich people. They're hogging all the money.
Yeah.
But there was an old time philosopher way back in time, and he said democracy will only work good up to a certain point, and then what'll happen is all the money will get in the hands of just a few people.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, I think that people are starting to wake up a little bit, and I think people have decided that they're not going to take it anymore. And that's what I look forward to.
yeah, I'm hoping things get better for you.
Yeah, I think they will.
Mm.